everyone. I wanted to share with you guys a little setup that I am doing. Obviously you can see that this is a plotter. I did unbox her, but I wanted to do it with you guys as well. And I just got, I've been like saving all the stuff that I got for it until I got everything to make this video so I can do it with you guys. So from the title you could see that this is going to be an ink journal. If you have seen my other ink videos like swatching and like trade, what do you call that, ink, yeah, swapping, I have a little book here that I've been using, which is the Paper Panda A6 notebook with Tomoe river paper. And while I love this little notebook, I didn't really plan it that well. I'm hoping to get more inks, and like you could see, this is like the brownish color, and I have 2 more like spaces technically, and no more, you know. So I wanted something that I can have as a journal to swatch all my inks, document my swaps, and document the bottles I've bought, pens I've gotten, and just, you know, get all the little samples I've gotten currently inked. And like if I wanted to match a pen, I can like have a place where I can do all the swatches and find the best match. So I didn't think this is the best, since obviously it's a notebook, it's a bound book. I can't add more pages or anything like that. Although it's cute and portable, it was not the best, I guess. So I was looking for like alternate planner, and obviously I'm a rings girl. I love Tomoe river paper, and the thing is, a lot of my personal rings planner have 25 millimeter rings or bigger, and I don't need a thick planner to carry all my inks. I actually wanted a slimmer one, and I was actually gonna use this cloth and paper that I'm using currently, which is I want to say 20 mm, but it's still pretty big. I mean, I don't need this much like ink paper, you know what I mean? So put it in the back burner. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna settle with my Paper Panda for now. You know, it's working right now. I don't have that many inks. But last maybe 2 or 3 weekends ago, me and my husband went to Philly. And if you follow me on Instagram, you'll probably see the reel that I took. And we went to Tomoe stationery shop in Philly, and they were having a traveler's company. Oh my god, my son's vacuuming. I hope you guys can still hear me. I know you guys always have a hard time hearing me already, but this house is chaotic. We have a lot of people. We have stuff to do, so I'm just getting this in while I can. Anyway, so we went to the Tomoe stationery shop in Philly, where there was a traveler's company stamping caravan, and I went there to stamp up things. I have my little stamps here, which was so much fun. I don't have a lot of traveler's company. I actually just have sticker release and a little folder from them in passport size. But I actually went in there to get a traveler's passport cover. Unfortunately, they didn't have one. So I never really tried standard, but I don't know, I just didn't like, okay, whatever. Didn't have it. I wasn't gonna go for standard since I don't have any standard stuff at all. But this is the stamp that they were having. One day I'll use it. I did use some of them to put in my journal from the day we had, which I'll show you. So this was the day, and I put the stamps here. As you can see, this is my purchases and stuff, and we spent the day in Philly, obviously. But my son was helping me stamp these, therefore we have these and some like light ones. But it was so much fun. So that was fun. But my husband saw the plotter area, and he was like, "Oh, why don't you get this?" Now, plotter has always been in my wish list. I just think they're such sexy planners. The little gold bar in the outside of the planner, the leather, minimal, sleek. It's just so pretty. But I don't know, I always put a budget on myself, like, okay, I'm not trying to spend $200 right now. But if my husband offered, hey, let's grab it. So they had very limited colors. They had the black, blue, I believe, and dark brown and beige. And I was gonna go for black because I always go for black. But looking back at all my personal rings planner, I have two blacks and none of this color yet. So, and I'm starting to love this color. I have a couple. I have actually just one. Yeah, just one planner in this color, cover in this color, and I wanted to add a little bit more. So I chose this color, and let's see. So I did open this already. I smelled her, I petted her, but I was waiting for all the stuff to come in so I can show it to you guys. But here she is. This is such a dangerous color, especially for what I'm using it. But I will try to be careful. I do love the wear of it, the aging of the leather, like the one that they had as a sample or out was like a beautiful patina. So I can't wait to see that. But here's just about handmade in Japan, precautions, and yeah. And as you can see, these are very, very tiny rings. So this is probably like a Louis Vuitton PM Agenda rings. And the funny part is I was going to use my a pocket planner, but again, it would be just so little, and like, I don't know, I would rather have a little bit more space than like this and then pages and pages. Imagine like I could have it in like one page to see and differentiate all of them. But this, my husband must have known what I was, or God must have told him I needed this. So I got this. I think this is so sleek and beautiful. Like this is like the selling point for me. Every time I see a plotter, I'm like drooling. So yeah. So so when I got this, I was thinking of the ink journal that I was going to use it for, but again, I wasn't sure, since it's an expensive planner, for just an ink planner, you know. And this is the color beige, by the way. So, but I wanted to get stuff for it anyway, and I ended up getting a pen holder with lifter and a project manager. So of all my planners, I love a pen holder. Even though this is going to be an ink journal where I'm probably just swatching and not like writing on it, I still like this because I just always need it. Even if I don't use this as a pen, as an ink journal, I could always use the pen holder, you know. So This is so pretty. I like that this is also like cursive and like stuff like that, because I'm using it for fountain pens and inks and stuff like that, so it's like writing, you know. And I ordered these from Tomoe, so we ran home. Sorry, so I was saying we came home and my husband was like, okay, grab what you would, order what you need for this planner so you could set it up. And I was looking all over and I stumbled upon Tomoe and I had a coupon for their shop, so I just went and ordered this pen holder with lifter and a project manager. So I didn't know what this was in the beginning, but the more I deep dived into like what do you call that, the plotter, I was like, oh, I need this. Coming from a stationery planner background, this is necessary, right? So I was gonna get some of their inserts, but they didn't have the grid that I wanted, and they did not, I think, and they did not have, and I wasn't sure of the paper. So I was like, let me just order the paper separately for the paper that I know will work with my inks and stuff. So anyway, so these are like kind of like dividers and like private, like I don't know, like private like folder, I guess you could say. So you put your inserts here like that, and you can put the paper inside it so you can cover it. So that was like a week before Memorial Day. And then Memorial Day came and Sterling Ink was having a sale. So I was like, I've always eyed their I love their paper, and I've always eyed their like loose leaf paper, grid paper. So I figured this is the perfect time to order it. So I got this and this, and that's all I really need to create this planner for now. And what I wanted to do was, so I do have a record of like when I accumulated like all the pens that I have, minus the one from the very beginning where I didn't like fountain pens. So, okay, sorry. So I was saying I wanted to document the pens and inks that I've accumulated, although the inks, I don't know the dates and stuff. Okay, so I was saying I wanted to document the pens that I've accumulated minus the ones that I got prior to enjoying this hobby. So that's one. I also wanted to document the bottles that I have. So that's two. The currently inked. And swaps that I've made, and like color coordinating stuff, like all the blues, all the greens and stuff like that, so I can have a place for everything. And don't know what this one is for, but at least I have extra. But yeah, so I thought that would be great. I like that it's covered as well, so that I can actually like have a division like this, so it's nice and neat. Even though I love having that these paper have gold leafing. Is that what you call it? Anyway, so this is from Sterling Ink. I have a couple of her planners and notebooks, so I love her paper, and I thought this would be a good addition. So if I just add a couple in each of them. So let's see. Oh, so we have a little issue here. It doesn't fit now. So maybe I'll just use this as a divider. Didn't even see that coming. Okay, so fail number one. It doesn't fit. So So we'll use it as a divider. I mean, if I come across the plotter paper, because I did reach out to one of the girls that I follow, if plotter paper is compatible with fountain pen inks, and they said it is. So if I see the plotter paper, I might get it if it's grid. So I'm just grabbing a couple of, not even counting.
Go.
So let's see how many we could actually fit.
Oh.
So that's still a lot of paper, but it's nice and compact. Like, look how pretty with the gold ink. I'm happy with the gold edging. So cute. And maybe I'll have a little code here of what the dividers technically are for. But let me get a transparent page flag so we can label all this stuff. So I'm just gonna get a clear one. This is from Cloth and Paper. Let me get my Uniball, not Uniball, Uni Pin pen. Let me see. Just so we can know what we're putting in there. So first is collection. And pen, accumulate. Accumulated date. Hi, baby. So that's one. So I might have put too much paper in here. So the next thing is maybe, you know what? I was going to do collection of inks, but ink bottles. So that's in one. All right, I might have to lessen the paper. So for the next one, would be ink. You know what? I'm gonna name it the way Karina from Karina Loves to Plan names her, like, ink by color is Ink Exploration. So basically, color, how do you call it? Color, how would you call that? Color separation, I don't know. And then, so this is not final, I'm just like exploring what I'm gonna use this for. And this is ink swaps. So this is swaps and samples. And for this one, I wanted to do. I'm losing my thought. Let me see. Yeah. You want to color with Kuya? Go. You want to draw? So I had something, and I can't think of it. Oh, color matching. So let's say I have a pen that I wanted to match inks with. So this would be color matching. And something neat that I could post and stuff like that in this. And let's see, 2 more. I did have something, right? I know you guys are gonna kill me because I'm not. I'm not supposed to pull on the rings. I'm not supposed to bend this, but. Okay, so let's see. So for this one, oh, currently inked. Currently inked. And this is not necessarily monthly, but whenever, because I don't use a lot of the inks that I use, and what I usually do is when my pen runs out, I put in a little cup where all my pens are, and no, in a separate cup by my pens, and then once that accumulates, then I start to do like a currently ink and clean that all out, and then like ink it. But I have, as you can see here, I literally ink up most of my pen, like a lot, because like if I wanted to use a blue, I have blue. Wanted to use a green, I have some green. So this keeps me oh my god, I can't even talk right now. This keeps in track of what pen goes with what, you know. So, and I change it sometimes I leave the ink the same, but if I got two pink pens and I got another one, I might switch that pink if it matches more with that ink, you know. I hope I'm making sense, but yeah. But look at this one, the Sailor Pink, the Sailor pen that I have, which has a billowing blush, is not really compatible, but I'm probably going to use it until I get another pen that might be more compatible with it. It's like, I don't know, I think it has shimmer, so this, the Sailor pen I have is very EF, I want to say, and it's just not compatible. But yeah, so I'll probably still use this notebook to doodle and stuff like that. It's very handy. But for now, this is what I'm gonna use. And I have tried, like, let me see if I have it here. I have like done this where I wrote in black and then wrote and just did a swatch. So I might have like a little black fountain pen here that I keep. This one was the, I want to say this is the Pilot, the Kakuno. Could be wrong, but yeah, so I'm just gonna have one of those handy just in case. But that's my plotter for now. I hope you like this. If I do have one more like section, let me know what you would put in that section. But she's so cute. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.